Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to really cut through the noise and get you straight to what matters. Today, we're taking a close look, a real in-depth exploration of the hunting gear scene at the 2025 Safari Club International Convention. That's SCI, down in Nashville. Our mission really is simple. Give you the shortcut, help you understand what's actually new, what's field-proven, guide-approved, and, what could fundamentally change your time out there.
Yeah, and change is the right word. This event, SCI, it's not just racks of new jackets. It's where you find out what really pushes things forward, what actually holds up under pressure. Think about it, African Plains game, kudu, gemsbok, whatever. Or maybe rugged Alaskan mountains going after sheep. Or even, chasing free-range axis deer down in Texas. Those conditions, they demand the best. It's about gear that truly performs.
Right. And if you haven't been to SCI, it's quite something. Picture this massive gathering. Hundreds of outfitters, gear manufacturers, conservation groups, all under one roof. Global scale. It's like a sportsman's paradise. Just buzzing. Ton of energy.
Oh, absolutely. It's way more than just a trade show. It's more like a testing ground. A proving ground, baby. So the gear you see there has to be top tier. It needs to work across continents, harsh weather, tough terrain, year after year. It's where the serious stuff shows up.
Okay, so let's unpack some of that serious stuff. Let's dive in. Performance apparel. KUIU always seems to be, a dominant force there. What's their secret sauce? Why are they consistently leading the pack in backcountry gear?
Well, with KUIU, it goes beyond just making good clothes. It's the whole philosophy, They call it material-driven. And what that means, basically, is they start right at the fiber level. They engineer fabrics to solve specific problems hunters face. Out in the real world, it lets them innovate in ways other brands maybe focus broader, just don't. Like, take their Pro Brush pant system. I wore those last fall. Alaska. Brutal conditions. Then wore the same pair this January down in Sonora. Totally different environment. But same durability, same fit. And the breathability. Incredible, without losing that toughness you absolutely need.
Wow, that's impressive consistency. Alaska to Sonora, same pants. So it's not just design tweaks, they're actually inventing the materials.
Exactly, that's the core of it.
Yeah.
It's why stuff like their attack pan is almost legendary now. I mean, thousands of 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
People use them everywhere, every season, practically every animal. Or look at their Gila series. Built for hot weather, unmatched cooling, UPF 50+ protection. Super important when you're exposed. And their Mesa vented shirts, they have these mesh vents on the back, specifically placed so they work with the backpack, keep you cool. They get the details. They understand what a hunter actually needs out there.
Makes sense. Okay, so the hunt's done, hopefully successful. Preserving that memory becomes paramount, right?
Yeah.
And that leads us to taxidermy. Wildlife Gallery seems to be a big name there.
Wildlife Gallery. What's fascinating with them is the artistry. The attention to detail is just meticulous. They don't just, mount an animal. They bring it back to life, capture that moment. They're really known for their African full-body mounts, recreating the whole animal, pose and all. And their North American shoulder work is top-notch, too. Their booth at SCI, always packed, just buzzing. That tells you a lot about their reputation. Plus, they're big supporters of hunting, conservation, and, in my experience, they deliver, they do what they say they'll do.
Good to know. So beyond the clothing and the taxidermy, what other gear really stood out? Any surprising innovations grab your eye?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Innovation wasn't just in apparel. Packs, for instance. Rockman packs. Really impressive stuff. Modular systems, which are great. But the big thing, they built a truly waterproof pack system, like really waterproof, and the accessibility. This is the game changer. You could open the bag basically end-to-end, full-length access. Think about it. You're on some cold, windy ridge. Need something at the bottom. You don't have to pull everything out. Huge advantage in the field. Just makes life easier.
Okay. That sounds incredibly practical. No more digging around. What about optics? Always big news there.
Right, optics, yeah. Companies like Leupold, Swarovski, they weren't just showing off new scopes or binos. They were highlighting some serious steps forward in low-light performance. Brighter, clearer when it counts most. And more integrated range finding, too. Getting that distance reading right in your view. Super critical at dawn and dusk.
Makes sense. And what about newer tech? Electric bikes seem to be everywhere now. What's the real story for hunters there? Saw a lot at SCI.
Yeah, e-bikes. That's a fascinating area. A lot of what you see out there is kind of, Frankenstein together, using parts from different industries. But the key thing, the insight from SCI this year, was seeing this split happening. You have bikes that are just bicycles with motors strapped on. And then you have the ones that are actually being designed for hunting from the ground up. The real innovation isn't just the motor, it's the frame utility. Packability, how you carry gear on the bike, See, a lot of models, you still got to carry everything on your back. That's not ideal. The truly innovative ones, they have integrated frames, cargo racks, smart storage. The bike becomes a tool, a gear hauler. That's the game changer for hunters wanting to get deeper, quieter.
Interesting distinction. So not just an electric bike, but a hunting system built around it. Okay, so we've covered cutting-edge clothing, packs, optics, even e-bikes. Lots of great gear. But how do you sift through it all? How do you know what's genuinely going to perform when it matters? This really underscores the value, I think, of having a trusted source, someone vetting this gear, like Global Hunting Solutions.
Exactly. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Our team, we've spent something like 30 years guiding hunts all over Africa, Central Asia, Mexico, right here in the U.S. Really diverse, demanding places. So when we review gear, it's based on what we personally pack, what we carry into the field ourselves. We only recommend stuff we know for a fact holds up under pressure because honestly,
Yeah.
the right gear, it can absolutely make or break your hunt. Simple as that. It's often the difference between success and, well, a pretty miserable time. Or worse, failure. It's why we put such emphasis on it. It's why we even manage places like our exclusive ibex concessions over in Turkey, Adina region. Got like 7 blocks there, maybe close to 10,000 ibex. Those are the kinds of tough environments where gear gets really tested.
Absolutely. Whether you're gearing up for a tough mountain hunt in, say, Kyrgyzstan, or maybe chasing axis deer down in the Texas heat, that reliable, battle-tested equipment, it's not just nice to have, it's essential, a necessity.
Totally. And, thinking about all this innovation we saw at SCI, the focus on materials, on solving real problems from the fabric up, it makes you wonder, right?
Yeah.
What's next? What kind of maybe unconventional, material-driven solution is just around the corner? Something that could completely change how we approach hunting, maybe in ways we haven't even considered yet, beyond what we talked about today. It's a fascinating thought, how tech might keep shaping the hunt itself.
It really is. Always something new on the horizon. For everyone listening, if you want more updates, detailed gear reviews like we've discussed, info on hunt openings, or just expert insights on destinations worldwide, definitely check out globalhuntingsolutions.com. Lots to explore there, tons of knowledge to gain for your next adventure.